Good morning. Today we're going to talk about iOS 18 and some of the neat features that are available to us right out of the box. One of the first things that I think you're going to notice is that the home screen and the lock screen are now totally customizable in totally new ways. Also, the control center is available for customization as well. So, to get started, the first thing that we need to remember is what is the lock screen? So, when I tap on my phone and it's been in my pocket, but I haven't yet put in my passcode or used Face ID, I get to this page called the lock screen. That's what we're looking at right now. In the bottom left, you'll see that I have a shortcut to the flashlight and I also have a shortcut to the camera app. So, a hard press on the flashlight activates the flashlight. A hard press on the camera icon takes me right to the camera. So a lot of people don't know that this is available, and it actually proves to be pretty handy. So the lock screen now has some really neat customizable features that I think might be interesting. So to do that on the lock screen, I'm just going to tap and hold. And now I can actually click customize. And I'm going to start by customizing only the lock screen itself. So when I tap on that, now it is going to show me all these sort of configurable areas. For those of you that have had an Apple Watch before, when you customize the watch face on an Apple Watch, those little complications is what they call them, or the little areas where you can add widgets and other shortcuts to apps are very similar looking to this. So if I tap in the area beneath 641, I now have the opportunity to add some nice little widgets or shortcuts to little single use apps. So, as an example, I can put one up there for the thermostat. I can put one up there for what time the sun is going to set, and also this one for the clock. And I've even got a bunch of different options down here of apps that can add their own little widgets to the lock screen. So it's kind of interesting having these little tiny shortcuts or little widgets that are available to me even at the lock screen before I get into my phone. Now, next up, you can also see at the bottom of the screen, I've got the word moon, and then underneath, I've got these little swipeable options for different home screen, configurations of different planets. And I'm just swiping left to right, and you can see underneath Uranus, it shows the little circle advancing from one to the next. This is sort of Apple's visual way of showing us that there's more options if you swipe left to right. Now, another new thing as well is at the bottom left, I can now X out the flashlight if that particular shortcut didn't help me. And once I do that, you can see that the place where the flashlight used to be now turns into a plus. And so that allows me to tap on the plus and choose a totally different little shortcut widget to be always present on my lock screen. And so this is kind of cool because I can just put the Translate app as a shortcut. And if you have a newer iPhone that has, the iPhone 16, 16 Pro that has the new camera button on the side, well, maybe I now don't need to have the shortcut on the lock screen to the camera. So if I wipe that one out and go plus, I can dedicate that feature to something else, like this one right here for Shazam, which allows me to identify a song anywhere I am. So this configuration of the lock screen is a lot of fun, and getting in and playing with this might, give you some new functionality that you didn't know was possible. So then I just click on done, and now if I just tap once more, I now have a brand new lock screen.